Frost, and welcome to the Mr. Phil Show. This is our brand new season, our 21st season. We'll get to that in just a short minute. I'd just like to say welcome to the new season. We're going to have a few things change. We're going to have some things that we hopefully that you like. As usual, that I was telling you last season, we're going to start putting my address. My email address is going to be run across the screen a few times. I would love it if you would write into me and give me your feedback. Do you love it? Do you hate it? Do you want to come on and be a guest on the show? If you have a unique talent and it's something that's different, send me a videotape. Send me a CD, whatever. Let me know. Help us get talent. We're seen. We film in Matamoros. We're seen in Matamoros, Pennsylvania, and we're also seen down in New York City, and we're seen all over Middletown and Orange County. So, if it's a good place for you to go. Right now, I want to introduce Phil so we can talk about our 21st year in production. Phil, would you come out? Hey, how you doing, honey? Good to see you today.
Good to see you. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome to our 21st season of the Mr. Phil Show.
Now, the reason I told everybody 21, and that's important.
Yes.
Why is the 21 important to you?
Because now the show is of legal age. Yes.
Well, I didn't mean that we could pour a beer down its throat, but okay. So it's of legal age.
Yes.
And how did it get that way? Who started it?
We started out back in 1996. Dave Lambert and Mike Warden were the producers then, and they were a big part of the station and had been with the station since the beginning.
Okay.
And they came up with an idea of another variety show because they had seen me performing on Keeping Country Strong with Carl Richards for the past 2 years, and they thought it's time to start my own show.
Yeah, okay. That sounds good. And so what was the exact date, do you remember, of your very, very first show?
August 16th, 1996.
Okay, so there you go, folks. August 16th of 1996. So August 16th, everybody will have to remember it's Mr. Phil Day.
Yeah.
It'll be Mr. Phil's 20th anniversary.
And but we're doing it on the 5th of August.
We're going to do our celebration show on the 5th of August. And it's not only his 20th anniversary on the show. He's been with us even longer than that. Tell them how long you've been doing show business.
I've been doing show business 24 years, and that was just celebrated this week, 7/11, July 11th, 1992. So tonight is the night where we talk about this.
We're going to talk about it. That's right. That's right.
Like
What was going through your head on 7/11?
Well, I had previously done karaoke at a party over in Temple Sinai
Okay.
3 months earlier, and it was with the choir that I'm in from the temple, all the people from the choir, and I was introduced to it that night, and I liked it so much. I said, I wouldn't mind carrying this out and finding out if they do this publicly any place. And then that day I saw it advertised in the paper for a place in Goshen, New York that night, and I went over there, walked in and said, yes, it's the same thing I did. Let's get to work. And from then it was just history.
It's been history.
Yeah.
Oh, what a long history it's
and
been.
I just said to myself, I'm going to do it for fun. I'm just in there to have a good time doing that and that only. And other people that were in there then, there were some great singers. I just wish you were around with me back at that time, because there were some great singers.
And I'm sure that you've had a happy hand in helping some of those people become bigger than they would have been
Right,
by putting them on your station.
yes. But the thing is this, I was a go-getter, and a lot of them were not. They were afraid to do things like, after I started doing that, there was a place that was like, sort of like an open mic. On a Saturday night, they had this small band where they have people come up and sing, and most of them were karaoke singers. So I went over there and did it, and did live music, just like 8 months after starting karaoke. Everybody, how do you do that? How do you remember the words?
You gotta have a good,
I do it.
Yeah, you gotta have a good memory.
And then anything I had, then I was offered a spot on a radio program to talk about what I'm doing. Then I was offered KCS, Keeping Country Strong, for the first time.
Right.
Nobody else. How are you going to do it? I'm doing it.
Keeping Country Strong is another show that we do have on Access 23 that you can also look for on
Thursday night at 9
Thursday
o'clock.
night at 9 o'clock.
Yes. And I went on there, and he kept inviting me back. And then after 2 years, they gave me my own show. And even at that, it didn't stop, because the following year, I started to go out for, learn how to do on-camera commercials. I was taking anything I possibly could, and then a year later, after starting my own show, I was on MTV already, nationwide TV.
All right, one important question can I ask you?
Yes.
How old were you when you started all of this? I know you remember, because let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, this man remembers dates and times better than anybody I know. I know he knows this.
Yes.
He's just gonna play around and pretend he doesn't know.
At the time, when I started, I was like 41 years old.
Wow, imagine, okay? A lot of these people we're trying to get started now. We're trying to start people, start people from children and up, but it's never too late. I started later than him, okay? So I think that everybody else, I think, will be surprised. Phil and I joined forces together back in January. I became the co-host of his show and director after meeting in September of the year before, 2015. And we've been practicing songs together.
Yes.
And right now, I think it's time for us to get up and show you one of the songs that we do, so that you can get a good idea of what kind of stuff it is that we do.
Yes.
All right?
Right, and this song's going to be on our album, too.
Yes. We'll
It's
be
now
working on
our
it.
album.
Yes. All right, let's go.
Yes.
You just move the chair.
Yes.
Place.
Okay.
Go a little bit.
Stand by me, don't let me fall. I love you most of all. Take my hand and hold it so tight. I love you for the rest of my life.
Take my hand and hold it so tight. I love you for the rest of my life. Take my hand and hold it so close.
I'll stand by you. Stand by you. Stand by you for the rest of my life. I'll stand by you. Stand by you. I'll stand by you for the rest of my life.
Stand by me.
I'll stand by you.
Don't let me fall.
I won't let you fall.
I love you.
I love you.
Most of all.
Most of all,
Take my hand.
I'll take your hand
And hold it so tight.
and hold it so tight.
I love you.
I love you
For the rest of my life.
for the rest of my life. Stand by me. Don't let me fall. I love you
And I love you.
most of all.
Most of all.
Take my hand
Take my hand.
and hold it so tight.
And hold it so tight.
I love you
And I love you.
for the rest of my life. I'll stand by you. Stand by you. Stand by you for the rest of my life. I'll stand by you. Stand by you. I'll stand by you for the rest of my life. By you for the rest of my life.
That's not always the way it goes, folks, but that's TV for you. Okay, and now I would love to have Dani
Okay.
come over. She's our guest for the day. And Dani's name, I need to see. It's Dani Zanoni.
Yes.
That is an Italian last name, girl, if I
It
ever
is.
did hear one. Let
That
me
is.
tell you. Okay. Tell us a little bit about yourself as far as how old you are. Where did you go to high school?
I'm 19 years old, and I went to high school at West Milford Township High School.
Okay, and graduated last year?
Yes.
How was graduation?
Oh my goodness, it was amazing. It was so nice to spend the time with everyone, just that final time and celebrate together. I mean, we've been with each other for 6 years, so
At least.
yeah,
Yeah.
Wow.
or more depending. But yeah.
So were you the type that went to parties, or were you the one that had the party?
Actually, neither. I
You're
I wasn't a
kidding.
partier. No.
No, I mean, back when I was in high school, I had a boyfriend, and I had been seeing him since the end of 10th grade. And of course, we had our parties
Right.
separately, and all our friends were invited to both our parties. So we didn't go out to anybody else's party. It was great because we had to have 2 parties out of it, everybody. So we had a good time.
That's awesome.
So
Wow.
we got to have 2 parties, but so that was fun.
Yeah.
But how was your prom? Did you have a prom?
Yes, we had a prom. It was
How was
great.
it?
I loved it. My dress, oh my god, I was obsessed with my dress. But
What
it
color
was
did
good.
you wear?
It was red and gold.
Red and gold.
It had like lace down the sides.
Is that like the school colors, or
No,
was it just something you'd picked?
Just something I picked. Yeah, I just fell in love
Wow.
with it. It took me a while to like find a dress, but
Oh,
when
yeah.
I did find it, it was
Oh yeah, once you find it, you know.
yeah, exactly.
What about your prom?
My prom?
Yeah.
It took me all of 10 minutes to find my dress. I walked in, I saw this beautiful pink dress on the rack with some knitting on it and like a little flowy top, and that was it. I tried it on, it fit, that was it.
Oh.
Yeah.
And
it
you
was-
went to the prom with,
I went to the prom with my husband, who is now my husband of 31 years as of yesterday.
Oh,
We
my
were,
goodness.
it's our 31st anniversary.
wow.
Yeah.
Yes, we celebrated last
We
night.
celebrated last night out at karaoke, and we want to thank everybody at Brian's Backyard Barbecue for helping us celebrate that. We had a great time.
Yeah, I got up and I did a song for them.
Everybody did songs for us. We got to do a song for each other. It was so much fun. You know, there's something to be said for high school romances.
Childhood sweethearts they were.
Anyway, enough about that. What I'd like to know now, you're in college. You just
Yes.
finished your first year
I
of
just
college.
finished my first year.
And tell everyone where you are going to college.
I'm going to college at Ramapo College in Mawa. I'm studying music industry and performance.
Oh,
So
Hey, all right. Did you
Yeah.
do any performances this year for the school? Did they put on a play?
they do like open mics and that kind of stuff.
Okay.
So I did a few of those. But they haven't really had anything else. They do a bunch of other shows. They had an indie show, and they do rock and punk and that kind of stuff. But
Okay.
I didn't get into that for my first year at least.
Right. You
Hopefully you'll
just
do
kind
more.
of watched.
Yeah.
and-
Yeah. Just see what everyone had to offer.
Is it like a club? Do they get
They
together
have?
as
There's
is
a
it
music
club?
club that you join, which I was a
Or,
part of.
or is there something that's a class too? or-
Not really. They have performing classes and stuff.
Mm.
I think they've done concerts with that too.
Okay.
I wasn't in any of the performing classes yet.
Okay.
Since it was my first year, I kind of had to
Basics.
get rid of the basics, the gen eds, the
Oh, I
stuff
remember
that
the
no one
basics.
really likes.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. The first 2 years are hell.
yeah.
After the first 2 years, I quit. Please, honey, don't do
Oh,
that. Don't do that. Keep going and keep learning as much music as you can. Take music
Yeah.
theory, do
Yeah.
all this kind of stuff. I mean, it's just great.
Yeah.
But the stuff I missed in music, my husband made up for, so it's all right. It worked out good.
That's good.
But you know, what kind of stuff do you like to do the best? What is your favorite?
Like to perform?
Yeah.
I'm more of a pop type, like eclectic pop, I guess. So I do a bunch of different things, but
Like,
it's sort of in that
radio type pop or
Yeah.
indie radio pop?
kind of both.
Okay.
A widespread. I listen to a lot more types of music than I perform, I guess.
Right. Okay.
But yeah, mostly like the stuff on the radio is what I would sing for
Okay.
the most part.
Well, you want to,
Yeah.
and you want people to recognize the songs that
Exactly.
you're doing.
It's good when people can recognize the music so they can get into it as well.
Do you have anything coming up currently? At all?
Yes, I do. I have a show coming up July 22nd, and it's in
Okay.
Morristown.
Mhm.
And it's an hour show. Just me and my friend Alex. He's gonna play guitar for me,
Great.
and we're gonna do songs together, and it should be a fun time.
Does he sing with you? You
Yes.
guys harmonize and
Yeah.
everything?
On a few things, yeah.
Oh, that'd be great.
Yeah,
That sounds like a nice.
definitely.
nice.
I'm really excited.
So you play guitar,
Mhm. Yes.
How long have you been playing guitar?
I've actually only been playing guitar for about a year and a half.
Really?
Yeah.
Mm.
I just started.
You just self-taught, or did you take lessons?
I took lessons,
Oh.
and then
Really?
now I'm self-teaching. I want to try and go back for more lessons
Right.
if I can. But
I know a lot of the people that I know that do guitar. They pretty much either taught themselves or did like you did. They learned the basics,
exactly.
and then they pretty much taught themselves.
Yeah.
And it's kind of nice because that's how you develop being an individual
Definitely.
in your own career
Yeah.
and the way you want to perform. And you write your own songs
Yes.
too.
Yes,
Wow.
I do.
How long have you been writing songs? Longer than you've been playing?
Yes, longer. I
Okay.
first started off just writing like lyrics and kind of thinking of melodies in my head, but not
Right.
really having an instrument to play that out.
Okay.
I started writing when I was in like 6th grade,
Wow.
but they were kind of silly things. Not until this past year did I really start writing things that I was like, I can perform this. Like this is performance worthy.
Well, what one thing was it that actually made you think I can do this?
Well, definitely the fact that I started playing guitar because I could support myself in that aspect with having accompaniment. I don't know, just something in me. I just was like, this is what I want to do, and I gotta go out there if I want to make something of it.
Was there any influences or anything like that pulled you toward that direction?
When I was younger, I loved American Idol, and that was like it gave me the dream to want to go out there, and I
That's
was like, I want to perform.
That's
I
one
want
of
to
Phil's favorite shows.
Yeah.
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 I loved it. I'm so
Did you
sad
ever
that it ended.
did you ever think of trying out for it?
Oh yeah. I actually did try out for it at one point.
Okay.
Nothing came of it, but it was just a great experience.
Just the idea that you went and did that.
Exactly.
You know, you have to just do so many before you can actually get something.
Just putting yourself out there.
Yeah, right.
You've got to keep doing it.
It's too bad that
Don't take no for an
show is gone now.
I know. But we have The Voice.
We
and
have The Voice.
X Factor and all those.
X Factor's gone.
Oh, not X Factor.
America's Got
America's
Talent.
Got Talent.
Yeah.
Right.
But that's not really just
That's everybody.
Everybody.
Yeah, that's everybody.
That's
but they
everybody.
do have
They do have
singers.
quite a few singers.
Definitely.
Yeah, they do.
really do. They really do.
Yeah, I know about that one.
The one I would like to do is The Voice myself.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll try out together.
Yeah.
You know? We could get on there
not?
together.
They've been
Same
asking.
season. That would be very interesting.
That
Wouldn't
would
it?
They've been asking me for a few years. In fact, I got another email from them last night.
Did you?
Yeah, asking me to try
Yeah, because
out.
they just recently had them in this area.
Yeah, they just had it June 19th.
Right. They just recently had them in this area. So how many songs do you think that you've written all total?
Total, probably over 20. But that I have really solid, I'd probably say a good 12.
Wow.
Yeah.
Did you-
That I'm confident, very confident with.
Did you ever think of
That's
making a
great.
CD?
Yes, I'm actually in the middle of trying to figure that out now. I want to try and get a CD together, an album together. That would be ideal.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
definitely.
Yeah.
good try.
Just to get that together
Yes.
and get some business cards
Yeah.
together. Definitely make sure you put your face on there. It
Yeah.
makes facial recognition. Every
Right.
time people think your name, they're gonna see that face because they've got that card and that face together.
Yeah.
All the time. So at least something that we can give you as a hint.
Yeah, right.
Right.
We know that works. Now do you plan on just always playing on alone, or do you plan on joining a band?
I
or
am also looking for other people to play in a band with
In a
because I
band
think
with you.
that would just be great. That's really what I want. To
it is a
have.
lot of fun.
Yeah.
I've done that.
Because I do love playing solo, but I just think I could get so much more out of
camaraderie.
exactly
Yeah.
out of having a
You
band.
could do both.
Yeah,
You really
exactly.
can. Yeah. I mean, I've got like 3 different projects going on. But I sing with Phil, and my husband and he plays guitar, and him and I do a duet. He doesn't sing with me, although he can sing. And I also have a band that is made up of my family. My son-in-law plays bass,
Oh, that's great.
and my husband plays the guitar, and we have a friend who plays drums. My youngest son sings along with me. So it's nice, you know. So we've got all 3 different aspects going at the same time.
Yeah.
So at any one time, any one of us can just pick up and
Right,
do
yeah.
any gig anywhere,
Yeah,
which is
Just-
nice.
That is.
So it's nice to spread yourself a little
Yeah.
It is, yeah.
bit.
definitely.
You know,
I would love to. We'll see.
yeah.
Definitely see.
Have you ever tried any of the places to do just open up with the national anthem or anything like that?
For Ramapo, actually, I did the national anthem for most of our home basketball games.
You did very
Yeah,
good.
so that was really exciting. I love doing
Did
that.
you get any of the words? Everybody always forgets the words.
I
I mean,
know.
you see, I did my
Luckily.
song right. We haven't practiced that in a while, so it was like, okay.
Yeah. No, luckily I remembered all the words. That is a fear of mine, though. But
It happens.
yeah,
You
the
just
nerves.
Well, we have our own.
That's a big thing. That could always make you.
But our
Forget.
songs we could always like play around because these are songs that we play around, so we throw this in and that.
Yeah, we-
You know,
Yeah.
if we don't sing it the same way twice, it's what as long as we're not recording it, we play
I
around with
mean,
it.
it's all right. You know, sometimes it may be really good. Sometimes it might be, oh my God, why did we do that?
You
But
gotta test things out.
you know, hey, it's all right as long as you make fun of yourself.
Yeah.
That's when people don't realize you made a mistake.
Yeah, as long as you can laugh about
Telling
it.
you all the secrets that people shouldn't really. You're not really all listening, right? See, these are the types of things that I want everybody to come and I want you to write about. I want you to tell me these things. Did you like this stuff or don't you? That would be great. So you know what? We would really love if you would play us a couple of songs.
Sure. Yeah.
We're gonna let you play for about maybe 10, 15 minutes or so worth of songs, and we're gonna come over and just chat with you for a few more minutes, and then I think we'll have you close out the show. That's okay with
That's
you.
totally okay with me. I
Yeah?
would love that.
All right. Oh, great. Terrific. So hopefully we didn't move your stuff around too much.
No,
I don't think we really did. Just don't fall off that chair. It's tall.
Okay.
But
I'll
then
try not
you're
to.
not as short as I am. So
Alright.
So go get set up and then.
you get
we'll-
yourself set up, and we're gonna sit and wait for you to.
Wow. You know, folks, I got to tell you what Mary did. We went to a James Taylor concert in
Oh, gosh.
Tanglewood, Massachusetts. And my little firecracker here got up and sang with him.
Oh no, I didn't sing with him. One of his backup singers held the mic down so that I could sing into the mic with them. So one of my lifelong dreams, I would love to sing backup for James Taylor. I would just die, and I felt like I got to do that, even if it was one line.
Yeah,
And I also got up and I got him to sign my ticket.
yeah.
And I actually had him sign my shirt that I was wearing that day. We had a blast.
Yes, we
We
did.
had a blast. So,
Oh.
and we took my son with us, and he loves James Taylor, even at 21 years old. He's just a timeless singer. Everybody loves him. You know, no matter who you are, when you hear him, he's got one of those voices. It's just so soothing.
Right.
You know.
The way.
So I think is Dani ready?
Give me like 2 seconds.
Would you like a stand for that?
Sure, yeah, that would be great.
Can somebody bring a mic stand for Dani?
You know, but
A music stand. I'm sorry.
you.
Just right there is good. Thank you.
There we go. All right. now you go, girl. We want to hear you drop us out. Come
All
on.
right. Okay. This first song I'm going to play is actually the very first song that I decided, yes, this is good. I want to start playing my own music in front of people. So this is called Stars at Night. Go on and try to cut me out, like it's so easy doing that. You know it hurts me deep inside that you would think of me like that. I wanna try and find another piece of mind and get you out of my head, but it's just plain to see that you are done with me. But I wanna tell you, I can't look at the stars at night knowing she's right there with you doing what we used to do. And you took all we had away just so you could go and give it all to her. Give it all to her. Oh, give it all to her. Oh, it's time for me to turn the page. This is our story almost ending. Now that you're gone and not with me, you know I'm letting go. I can't look at the stars at night knowing she's right there with you doing what we used to do. And you took all we had away just so you could go and give it all to her. I wanna try and find another piece of mind and get you out of my head, but it's just plain to see that you are done with me. But I wanna tell you, I can't look at the stars at night knowing she's right there with you doing what we used to do. And you took all we had away just so you could go and give it all to her. Give it all to her. Give it all to her. No. Yeah, yeah. Go on and try to cut me out, like it's so easy doing that. Thank you. Okay. This next song is called Fireworks. I wrote it last 4th of July, and it's about being alone on the 4th of July and wishing someone else was there with you. People crowd around the field, laughing, running, making their way. I go walk and sit down, and you are not as I walk throughout the crowd. People longing at the sights, well, I'm just dreaming of that night, wrapped in your arms, holding me tight against your chest. I start to wake up, you start fading, fading, fading. All I see are fireworks lighting up the night. I wish you were lying next to me in their light. Are you even thinking of me while you're over there? Or am I just the end of a firework? Lights are glowing, shapes form high up in the air, noises growing, louder, 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 and all I see are fireworks lighting up the night. I wish you were lying next to me in the light. Are you even thinking of me while you're over there? Or am I just the end of a firework? Or am I just the end of a firework to you? Thank you. Okay. This next song is called Got Me, and I wrote this about being lied to, and it's not the greatest feeling in the world. I tried my hardest with you, but you never do see what I really want is for you to see. I'm trying here. Break me down, mess me up. The words you say screw me up. You get inside my head. All the lies that you fed got me. I took all my time, giving you chance after chance. You couldn't make up your mind, so you just played with mine every time. Break me down, mess me up. The words you say screw me up. say you screwed me up. Break me down, mess me up. The words you say have screwed me up. You get inside my head. All the lies that you fed got me. Got me. Got me. Thank you. One more? Yeah, okay. Okay, this song is called Where I Belong, and I wrote it about how there's a lot of negative people in this world, and a lot of people will try and tell you that you can't do something, and this is me kind of saying I'm not giving up. No, I'm not going. I'm not leaving. I'm gonna stay here till you start believing I can be brave, stand on my own. Why Thank you.
It's just wonderful.
Thank you so
And you wrote
much.
those all yourself.
Yeah.
Wow, that's great.
Oh, me.
Terrific.
Thank you.
Wow. I had a lot of fun listening to them.
Thank you. That
Especially
means
the
a lot.
last one. It's like, that's me. I'm like, yeah, go girl. That's
Yep.
it. It's like, don't take any crap
Exactly.
from anybody. You know?
No one.
That's
Wow.
right. That's exactly the way you're supposed to do it.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. So now, do you have more songs that, like, if we ask you to do one or two more songs when we're done talking,
Yeah.
do you think you might be able to do that for us?
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Has this
Wow.
been the first time you've been on TV, or have you been on the other shows?
My high school actually did this Cableathon, which is a fundraiser that we do to raise money for like a senior trip.
Great.
Oh,
So I performed on there with my friend, but
Oh, wow.
so this is
Okay.
kind of
where was that?
what?
Where was that?
It was
Yeah.
actually they did it at the high school.
At the
Oh.
high
Yeah.
school.
Mhm.
And was it televised?
Yeah.
How many people do you think maybe called in?
I'm not sure. We got a good couple hundred at least.
Really?
Wow,
Calling.
that's
Yeah.
great.
Nice.
I think
Wish we could do it.
Very nice.
yeah.
We do a telethon here too, and you know, at the time right now it's only live in Port Jervis, but we want to expand it, and we're
Right.
hoping to get more.
Okay.
More
Yeah.
singers.
And
I
we
would
go on
love
a
to be
lot.
able to keep you on the list.
I
Yeah,
would
we'd
love
love
to
to
be
have you.
able to come
And on a
back on.
telethon over there, you could do anything you want.
Okay.
And you can do covers
Yeah.
Yeah,
as
when we
well
do
as.
when we
As
do the
original,
telethon,
yes.
Okay.
since it's only televised here in Port Jervis, but we do that twice. We do a small one in April and a big one in October.
Right, right.
Yes, a big one, in the fall around October, so that'll be coming up, and we'd love to have you.
I would love
you
to
know,
be a part of it.
Would be
Yes,
fun.
because
Yeah.
It would be
that's
a lot of fun.
that's like our all-star show.
Yes, we
Ah.
like to take our young stars and put them up where they need to be, and give you a step up and hold you up where you need to be.
That's great.
So people can see you. If anybody is listening and paying attention, when you hear Dani sing, you go, you know what? My daughter, my granddaughter, my sister, myself, whatever. I sing that great. Write to me on the bottom of the screen. My email address will be on there. It's at maryfrostsings417@yahoo.com, and let me know that you have something you'd like me to listen to, and I'll give you an address where you can send that. And I would love to get those things. And any kind of happy thoughts or anything that you have. One thing we are really interested in, we're going to do this year, is an over 90 club. I would love to start getting the names of anyone whose loved ones, adults, just turned 90 or over. 90, 95, 100. Since I work in a card store, I sell a lot of over 90 cards.
Really?
And of course, it makes me very, very curious as to where they're going, and want to wish those people a happy birthday and give them a great big hug. I mean, guys, a hug from me. I mean, and we're going to mention you on TV and everything, okay? And just happy birthday to everyone out there this month who has a birthday and who will be 90 or above. Even if you're 90 and under, you're not important. But listen to these people that are older than you, that are over 90. They're the ones that can tell you what your future is going to be.
Right.
I'd like to invite you to just sing us out. If
Yes,
that's
and
okay with Mr.
That's
Phil
fine,
here.
and we want to thank you for joining in tonight, and we look forward to a great season 21.
Yes, we absolutely do. We're starting off with a great season
Yes.
so far.
Yes,
Thank
right.
you very much.
Thank you for
Danielle.
having me. I've loved being on.
Good.
Okay.
You can play us out.
Okay.
And when you see the letters scroll, you'll know we're out.
Okay.
We'll see you all next
Thank
week.
you.
Thank you.
Okay. This song is called Back to Me. We started This is the last song. I wrote this. It's called Facing Reality. And let's see. Songwriting has kind of been my gateway to really talking about how I feel and letting out my feelings. And reality can be awful sometimes. So this is my way of dealing with it. So here we go.